guys there.
Yellow, Argolani! Night, sweetheart!
Handoff, Coleman, right side. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. Third and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Watkins, the intended receiver. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Let's bring it.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On second down, Michel, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Hey, Alabama.
To throw, it's Brady. To Michel on the dump off. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Ready? Tight as Ringo. Tight as on Ringo.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive. Just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go. Yellow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult holdover. And that's intercepted. It's the all-pro corner, Stephon Gilmore. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Keeping it on the ground on first, Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down.
At the 26-yard line.
Wait, that, round 80, round 80.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Chiefs, nothing.
Wait, that, 380. And we got Mike, number 53, Mike 53. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Regular.
On 2nd and 12, Brady caught by Sanu. And down inside the 15 he goes. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
Wait, that, wide 80. Check 53's Mike.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Following the penalty, Michel. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
Set 70, Indy.
Mike Popo.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me. Big grip.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target. 3rd down here.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. There's Hill. Complete to Watson, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
You go tight. You got tight.
Here we go with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Hey, 43, 15.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Brady deferring to White on the draw. And he'll get 3 up to midfield. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From midfield, here's Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
Now a first down carry, it's Michel, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Morris Claiborne makes the play defensively.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Brady's throw there complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Good. Spot! No!
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13.
You woke up early today, you should have
no problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. That they need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now they'll kick this one away.
That's pretty.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
No.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down.
Oh, let's go.
This is intercepted for the 4th time today. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
This for you.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
I barely beat him. You clowning me every time.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
That's for the child.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
I got you. I got you. Sugar, sugar. Catch it. 53.
Here's Brady to throw. That's complete to the fullback, James Devlin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher.
You heard me fuck up this morning?
It often works when they decide
This
to
morning?
dial it up.
You heard me get her?
53 is the mic.
Me and Toto was outside with smoking. He fumbled the ball.
Well, the ball is out.
Damn. I fucked her. I dragged her inside of the
And
pit.
his
Fucked her
guys
up
will
out there.
take over
He's making
at
all
their
that
own
goddamn noise.
44-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to
I
give
don't
them
know if she
credit,
forgot
isn't
that
it? Because
anybody
so
was in
many
the house
times
or
it's
what?
more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Right back to Coleman here on first down.
I just want the ball.
Jamie
Jeez,
Collins,
that's it.
formerly of the Browns, in on the tackle. From the 39, Mahomes, flush to his right. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Jamie Collins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big plays, sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the 3rd sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive
Bro,
line.
what the fuck just
knocks people
happened?
off balance and changes what they normally do.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Mahomes now on first down. Steps away. Looking for Sanders. Sanders got it for a Chiefs touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Mike, 53.
Down Michelle. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. He's got it to James White. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. With James White, you know that he can catch the football. He was 3rd in the NFL amongst running backs last year with 87 catches. And as we've seen, sometimes they come in bunches. Super Bowl 51, he had 14 grabs, including the winning score. Last year in the divisional round versus the Chargers, 15 receptions for White. They get 9 out of that one, and as as a result, the drive continues. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. They run the draw play. This is White. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Would you like the snack table? Why are you saving all your snacks?
For the 89. You can have some of that cake if you want, though. Cheesecake.
On the draw, here's one.
Eating ice cream.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
So now I can't save my snacks.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming.
You can have, you can take half the
8.
cheesecake, or you can take the cheesecake if you want. Oh, I say you have.
Brady gives to Michelle.
Oh,
and he won't be
I should've
close
ran
to
to the
a
outside.
first down as he runs into a wall right around
Yeah,
the line
but
of
the
scrimmage.
ice cream
No
was
gain
taking
on
so
the play
long.
there,
And I
and
ain't
it'll
stayed
bring
last
up
night. It was
4th
taking so
down.
long to get hard.
3
Yeah,
quarters
I
in the
ended up
books.
going on the bed.
We'll return with more
had
after
stuff to
this.
do
You're
to stay
watching
up
the
too, though.
NFL on EA Sports.
I went to sleep early, didn't I? I woke up 2 times in the middle of the night. Like, damn, why am I sleeping? I missed the field goal, probably.
And his kick is good. He just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Now you can be late now. Baby. Why? What's that? Why you taking that? He ain't give me none.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and
y'all about to
counters
quit talking like that
they'll
before I
make some
slap the crap out of you, okay?
On
Brooklyn, that's you. I hear you.
Mahomes buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by
Willow,
the
shut up and
Patriots.
sit
And
down.
they're gonna set up shop at the
Lay down, eat your
27-yard
food.
line.
I'll let you out in a
Brandon, I don't want to
minute.
violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. Brady now going to leave it with Michel on the draw. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, that's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 37. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as they are able to cut into that lead. So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. And all the Chiefs have it. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 22. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw, and an alley to run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, it's caught by Coleman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wells. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Flushed out right. He'll try. Touchdown!
He just sitting there looking at him.
Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Let's go.
Sony Michel, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. Kelsey, such a valuable part of this offense. Made the Pro Bowl the last 4 seasons. 2018 being the most productive when he went over 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns, and a great relationship between he and Pat Mahomes off the field. Very good friends, attended a bunch of high-profile sporting events together in the offseason, and that chemistry certainly shows on the field. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. Back to throw, Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes you know this.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for New England, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Slide on with it. Better see me